Okay, welcome. If you hear an echo, I'm still trying to figure out as to why there's an echo. Hopefully there isn't, but it seems like there is, and I apologize about that. This is a Clerics deck that I just put together, and I was having some fun with it. Figured I'd throw it out there. So we're running 4 Lunarch Veteran, 3 cut down for removal, Benalish Sleeper, and we have plenty of 2 and 3 drops in here, and obviously you've probably seen why already. Fateful Absence for more removal, Infernal Grasp removal, and we're not worried about the loss of life because we have life gain in this deck. 4 Shadow Priest, that's our Lord for Clerics, and we can activate the ability and search for a black creature and put it on the battlefield, which is really good. We're running 4 Elas il-Kor, Elas, Sadistic Pilgrim, Death Touch 2/2, new from Dominaria. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. So it's the closest we have to a Blood Artist at the moment, though this is a 2 for 2, 2-drop 2/2 with Death Touch. I mean, that's really good. So this is part of our Cleric package. We're also running Inspiring Overseer. This is a card that I can take out. I feel fine taking it out if need be, but it gains us a life and it draws a card, and it's a flying body. 2 Liliana the Veil. It's just, you have to. I want to push it up to a 3rd, but I have another idea of what I want to add to this deck. Mirror Box is going to be the MVP of this deck, mostly because the ledger rule won't apply to us. I've had 2 Liliana the Veils out on the board. I've had 2 Elas out on the board, and it's just breaking. It's backbreaking to the opponent. So, and plus it's a lord in itself. So it's really good to play in this deck. Serra Paragon. I want to run the 4th, but right now I'm testing the 3 because I'm trying other cards obviously in the deck. But with Serra Paragon, we can play all of this once per turn, with the exception of Fateful Absence, obviously the instant sorceries. But we can play our lords back from the graveyard, our Sadistic Pilgrims, our Overseer. We could play Liliana the Veil. We can grab our Mirror Box back if we need to. And even if Lunarch Veteran dies, we could play it for 1, or we could play it for the Phantom side. So your graveyard is almost like a second hand in this deck because of Serra Paragon, which is really good. 1 Extinguish the Light, so if we have to worry about any other type of planeswalkers, really is what we're really worried about, although we do have Fateful Absence as well. 3 Sheoldred is the other way we gain life, and Sheoldred is really performing very well. She's performing very well. So Invoke Despair. I mean, I figure why not, pretty much. Forgotten Archangel. This is great for all of our creatures to come back. So it's really good, and they would have to waste a removal on this angel rather than any of the other pieces. We are running Raffine's Tower just so we can have the Triumph colors, so we have more black and white options. But late game or any time that we need to draw a card, this is extra card advantage for us as well. 3 Shattered Sanctum, 3 Caves of Koilos, and we'll run in 6 and 7 Swamp. Mana base can be fixed. The one thing I do want to do with this deck, which I almost want to take out both of these Overseers to run Karn. Karn Silex is another. This would go in the sideboard. I haven't put a sideboard together, but this card is so good. It's standard engineered explosives, which is really good. But I kind of want to put maybe 1 or 2 Karn Living Legacies for the fact that this Power Stone here, we wouldn't be able to cast. We'd only be able to use it to cast Mirror Box, which is fine. But we can use that Power Stone to activate this ability here for Shadow-Rite Priest. So if we have 3 Power Stones out, this costs 2. It costs 2 black to activate this ability. So it's definitely a thought of mine that I want to try out. How many do I have? Let's just take these out and put 2 Karns in. Be careful when if you plan to make this deck or anything. It's expensive. But I mean, when it comes to, because I think I have 4 Paragons if I needed to, 3 Sheoldred. You're looking at Mythics. That's 4. That's 7 Mythics. 8, 9, possibly 10 if you put the 3rd one in. This is 4 rares, uncommons. So be careful on spending your wild cards on this. if you do or if you don't, and you got Cave of Koilos as well, and now 2 Karns. So like I said, just be careful with it, but hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. We're definitely gonna mull this. Okay, now we got a mana priest. Let's go. We'll get rid of that. So, oh, okay, because that's how we roll. We're gonna play Mirror Box on turn 3 on turn. Maybe not. No, we're not. Because we get Sheoldred out on turn 4, which I think would be better. Putting a threat out there also lets us know what they're playing in terms of removal. Okay. Serra Paragon, that's really good. We have them both, which gives them both a trigger. And then with Mirror Box out, Sheoldred becomes a 5/6, so that's really good. I must have removal. It's always scary putting out like one of your bombs. You just don't know if you survive a turn or not. Okay, that's fine. Gain a life. Do we put out another threat? Because we could put out Mirror Box. Well, let's just swing first. We can put out Mirror Box and Lunarch Veteran. Opponents on that chapter, chapter 2. We need one more black source in order to play Invoke, which could be really, really good if we hit a black source. That Liesa is going to be annoying. If a creature an opponent controls will die, exile instantly, upkeep, but all creatures. You gotta be kidding me! Like the one card that ruins our deck with graveyard hate is this. I could have blocked the wood. Okay, so we don't have Invoke Despair quite yet. Creature and opponent controls will die, exile instant. Ugh, we gotta get rid of that. I wish I had all my removal right now. I think we're gonna go Mirror Box. No swings. When it dies. Okay. So they're gonna go to 16. We're just gonna block that. Take the 5. Technically taking 3 once we go to 2. So they're gonna get rid of the 1/1 token, which is fine. But we're gonna have some draw. And they'll take 4. Unless they get rid of this enchantment. And then take 4. So that puts us back up. It's really good. We're not going to swing. Yeah, so we're still ahead of the curve with that type of drawing with Invoke Despair as well, which is really good. Wow, I've never seen anybody else play Mirror Box. Yeah, we'll just block that. Just want to get that out of here pretty much. So they'll get rid of... Geez, like, the graveyard hate and the mirror box. Like, what is going on? Oh, I wish I had the 1 manas. Oh, we're not going to swing. So I want to keep this cleric alive as much as possible. The Fateful Absence, they only have 1 card in hand. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Just going to block that. And then we can play Karn. I don't want to get rid of Lunarch quite right now. Okay, play Karn. Are you gonna crack your clue? Okay. Kind of waiting on opponent here. Sure.
I started.
Power shard. We're not gonna swing, like I said. I want to have some blockers up. Is this a tap ability? I can't remember. It is. So I have to wait a turn. But we can put the Shadow Priest down and then activate to get rid of Lunarch, which would get a Sheoldred on the board. And then we could play the backside of Lunarch, or we could play it with Serra Paragon. Are we kind of playing like the same deck? Does somebody have the same idea as I did? This is kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
Betrayal closes in from all sides.
I mean, I'm going a cleric route, but they are on the black-white mirror box with legendary to have 2 Sheoldreds out. Cave of Koilos. Play that. Another one. Go. Gain some life. Gain some life. No swingsies. Jeez, they really just got everything they need. The mask and 4 mirror box? Are you kidding me? I don't remember which card this one is. Permanents you control that are spirits and or enchantments. That sucks. Yeah, that doesn't help, but we're going to activate, sack this. Do we get our own Sheoldred or do we get Liesa? Theirs has flying. Block with the angel to come back to my hand. This does nothing. I'm surprised they're not running Danitha in there. With all the aura and equipments they have. Yep, that's an aura. Play the Oni. 5/5 has menace and is a black demon instrument. Okay. That almost seems not that great when you got 4 mirror box out. So it's just gonna give it menace, I assume? Yep, okay. That's game. Yeah, they got every piece of their puzzle they needed 100%. I also built Esper mid-range, which I'm having a lot of fun with that. We can keep this. We got Lily, we got removal, we got an Angel. So if they kill our Lily, we could bring back Lily, which is always good. What is everybody on? If I see a black source, okay. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Take the 1. And we got a Sheoldred. We need another black source. That sucks. I was really hoping we get another black source for Lily on turn 3. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that now. Okay, not surprised. That sucks. Do we trade? Yeah, we'll trade. Force him to pump, sure. 2 cards left in hand. No, we'll just wait. I don't want to play that quite. Where's our land? Sure. There we go. I'd rather have a blocker out at this point, and then we could probably play Karn. We haven't seen our, okay. Well, I'm not gonna really consider that a victory. I think they were ahead of the curve on us, honestly. I won't take that as a dub. Ooh, this is a great hand. Finally, we get a great hand. Let's go. Do we have 1 drop? Negative. Alright, so we can go tap land, aside from cut down. Yep, that's fine. We're gonna go here. Put out our Sadistic Pilgrim. There we go. Such a good card. Discard a card? Sure, we can discard that, because we'll get it back with Serra Paragon. Let's go like this. Now we'll just swing into it. Actually, I'll just wait to see what they what else they play. This 1/1 beetle is not that big of a deal. Sure. Then I will do the same. Play this Serra Paragon. And the next turn we can play our Pilgrim. And then the turn after that we can play the Benalish, Benalish? Yeah, Sleeper. Sleeper Agent. Is that what isn't that what he's called? Oh, Human Soldier, okay. Phyrexian Human Soldier. Oh, dope. Alright, we get to play our, Pilgrim. Excuse me. If we can top deck into our Cleric Lord and then play our Pilgrim, oh, that'd be so good. We're gonna play the Angel first. That way we can protect Serra. Makes sense. Yeah, this card in paper is gonna be quite a bit of money. Oh, my Lanta! I mean, we were probably ahead of the curve on that one. We're probably gonna win that with Paragon being protected by the other Angel, but ugh, I don't know. I just like not seeing the deck perform. That's what I want. Another time, another day. Oh yeah, sure, we can keep that. Then we get our Lord, and we have 2 pieces of removal, which is really good. Get in for 2. Let's go. There's just so much synergy happening with this deck between gaining life, pinging our opponent with Sheoldred, Pilgrim. There's a lot happening, and it's pretty awesome. We're just gonna save the Sleeper, so whenever we need to sack a creature. Oh, that was rude. Well, at least it goes back in the hand, so that's fine. Sure, we can put that back out. Gain another life. We still got cut down, ready to go. Well, we can't cut that down, but we can do that. Plenty of removal still. No! I kind of want to kill it because they're gonna get the Shadow Priest. If I kill the Shadow Priest, it'll go to my graveyard. You know what? That's fine. Sure. Yeah. I thought about killing it, and like if I could top deck Serra, then I could play it again. But I could just draw into another Shadow Priest, so there's always that option. I'm keeping the Sleeper just so I can have more removal. I don't feel a need to play it. Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna kill that, that's for sure. There we go, there we go. They got 3 cards left in hand. They can't pull anything from the graveyard. So, I actually didn't even read what this does. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay X. If you do draw X cards, it can't be greater than the amount of life you gain this turn. Ah, okay. So that's really based off of gain life then. A lot of these cards are still new to me, but I think this set has very powerful commons and uncommons, like this. And up to 1 target for graveyard to your hand. Okay. When they play that next turn, we'll play the Sleeper. Play the land. Get him for the end the turn. put away. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm not worried about it because we can get rid of the sleeper. We're gonna get rid of the cleric. Ping him. Bring this out. Gain life. There we go. That's that synergy we're talking about. We still got cut down even though they're gonna have Vant creature. Yeah. Which is 3/3. But we we could just activate, we could totally activate Shadow Priest. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate Shadow Priest. Oh, come on. So we were gonna activate Shadow Priest, sack the Pilgrim, and go get Sheoldred and pass turn. And when they drew a card, they would have died on their turn. Okay, that feels a lot better. That's a dub. That's a dub right there.